Afternoon, it's Pat in the cockpit. It's March 3rd, 2200 Zulu, 3rd of March. It's 2 p.m. local time in San Diego. We're sitting in, plane sitting in New Orleans where we landed. Our last stream ended. We're going to fly a flight over to San Antonio, Texas. So let's hop in the cockpit. We've got some new Zibomod and X-Plane updates we'll talk about, and just some general upgrades to the plane that we've been doing. But we're gonna do a flight today. So first things first, let's see if the stream is up and running. Get the chat going. Okay, bear with me 1 second, please. And we'll go YouTube and see if we're live. I think we are. Let's check our volume level. Do a flight today. So first things first, let's see if the stream is up and running. Get the chat going. Okay, bear with me 1 second, please. Hello, Eli 4. Bear with me. Oh, my wife just got home. Okay, I'm in the cockpit and I'm streaming, so we'll move this over. I guess my volume's okay. First things first, let's move the gates over and get the plane fired up. And we are located at gate We're Bravo 12. Okay. Let's move the gates over. Here comes the gates over. And let's get doors open. Doors, get in the plane, and get the checklist. Okay, let's see, dispatch load sheet. So we're gonna get our load sheet here first before we do anything. We're gonna print it out. Let's get our load sheet. And we'll print it out right here.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Here's a load sheet. Our load sheet has all our dispatch information and our performance data, and we'll go over that in just a minute. Hopefully my volume's okay here. Okay, just going down the checklist. Voltmeter selector to battery, and we'll confirm that. Battery switch is on. Standby power is on. Alternate flaps are closed and guarded. Fuel pumps are set. Wipers are parked. Hydraulics will get the electrics going, so we'll get something in the accumulator. And let's see what's coming up. It is coming up. Landing gear, very slowly. Landing gear is down. And 3 green and confirmed. And up top, weather radar is in test. And we're going to do our fire warning. We'll do fault in op. That's good. That's good. We'll connect ground power. We're on confirm ground power here. Okay, that looks good. We got ground
Okay,
power.
the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Put the bleeds to off. Packs to auto. Isolation valve to open. Electrical panel. Maintenance is good, and the galley is turned on. Let's get the IRSs fired up. So we're gonna, right here we have our FMC. You can see it, and over here is our primary flight display and the nav display and our flight information. Oops, we got a problem with our flight information. Here, let me change this. Let me fix this. There's one R in there. Okay, and up here we have our little camera. Right up here, we have our little camera over here. So we're going to get first thing we're do on our FMC is we're going to look at we're a 737-800 winglet, 26,000 pounds. The nav data is correct, good through March 22nd. Our op program's good. So we're going to go to the position and put our reference in, which is Kilo Mike Sierra Yankee, which is New Orleans, and we're at gate Bravo 12. And we're going to go to the GPS coordinates and grab them and put them right in there. And we'll go to index, nav data, flight plans, and we'll grab our flight plan from the company and go back to routes, and we'll just throw it right in there. And we'll be flying American 1 today. And we'll be taking off on runway 29. And we'll be departing 29. We'll be arriving right now on 31 left. And it's the Braun 3, the IAH transition. And we'll just hit activate, enter. Okay, so emergency lighting is armed, air conditioner as required. My doggy's yelling at me. She wants to go out. I just took her out. No, her mommy's gonna take her out. Okay, flap lever is up. Parking brake is on chocks. Exterior lights as required. Okay, we're all set there. We'll talk about the dispatch sheet in just a second. Let's get our dispatch work done. Right now we've got VATSIM on in the area we're going to fly, which is really good. We're going to go ahead and file a flight plan. So bear with me 1 second. And file. And it looks like we're filed, okay? And then we're going to start our ACARS with joinava.com. Let's see. 150 passengers today. Flying on VATSIM, 429 miles. Let's start that.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt.
We're all good there. Hey, Jim.
Folding trays to their full
hello.
Upright position, and store your carry-on luggage.
We use SimBrief and exclusively in Navgraph charts. We haven't used PFPX in years. Definitely SimBrief. Can you guys give me an okay on my volume levels?
We request that all portable electronic devices such as mobile phones or laptops be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time.
So on our dispatch sheet here, and I don't know if it's easier to see right here or back here, you can't read it. American 1, OFP, New Orleans to San Antonio, has our, oh there, we just got our, I don't know if you heard that, that's our PDF. I'm sorry, the words have slipped my mind. pre-departure clearance, PDC, from Houston Center. That's great. So let's go over our dispatch sheet. Our tail number is November 4888 Lima, cruising at cost index of 60. Our top, our takeoff weight's 146,500. Cruise altitude is 30,000 today. That's where the winds are the most favorable. Block fuel is 17.1. Our ZFW today is 129,700 pounds. Winds are 247 at 70. We'll have a headwind. Landing weight's 137,700. Trip distance, let's see, 463 miles. We've got waypoints of Lafayette, Lake Charles, Houston, and then the Braun 3 arrival, 150 passengers. And the payload is 34,650. That's the baggage and a cargo of 8,250 pounds and a fuel of 17,099. So we're going to request a fuel cart here. We'll do that first, and it's 17,099. We use a virtual performance tool, VFP, to do our performance, and SimBrief to do our. Hey, thanks on the volume report there, Jim. 5x5 Eli 4. We use a SimBrief for our routing and fuel calculations, and virtual performance tool for our performance. We've got ForeFlight here and charts, and over here we got on this iPad we have ForeFlight here. We have Navigraph charts and the electronic flight bag, and we are. Oh no, we're still putting the fuel in. So let's put the fuel in, 17,099, and we got another plane around here. I can hear them. And we're going to request a fuel truck.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and
we'll put our payload in now, 34,650. 34,650. And we're going to get the doors all open and pre-plan our pushback. Which, Curtis, hello. Curtis, I saw your name in a book today for Mike Ray. I've got a couple of copies of it. I didn't know you were...
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
I didn't know you were a proofreader for Mike Ray. Okay, bear with me, guys. I've got my fuel pumping in. Oh, hi Curtis, you can join me? That's fine. Crew services vacuuming the sim. That's what it sounds like. Actually, that's somebody else running something. That's another plane around. Is it kind of annoying there, Jim? Anyway, it is what it is. It's another plane that we're hearing. Probably parked next to us. Let's see if he's on top of us. No, he's over on the other side. It's definitely another plane because I turned the packs off. Okay, where were we? Okay, we got the fuel. Taxi's 250 pounds, 8,800 pounds for the trip. Takeoff weight's 146,452. Top of climb winds is 243 and at 93 knots. So we will have a headwind. We'll talk about our thrust information later on. So let's go to our PDC. Actually, I think IRSs are aligned. Excellent. Flaps, interior lights. Okay, we're done with the originator portion. So we can continue on. We've got our performance done. We got our ACARS done. Oh, charts. So we're going to go to Navigraph now. And we're going to go into upload. Import flight data, import from SimBrief, and there is New Orleans to San Antonio. We'll grab it, and it puts all the charts up along the bottom, which is real nice. We'll go into our plates in ForeFlight, and we'll put a taxi chart right there. on the map. And we don't have a vectored departure, so we'll just put the taxi chart right there for now. Actually, we're going direct, I think, Lake Charles. And oh, I'm looking at old. Okay, I know what I'm looking at. I've got. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty noisy.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Jim, what do you mean, no sounds cool? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying by that. Let's look at our pre-departure clearance from VATSIM. From center. And center is 134.425. 134.425. And we have an ATIS. Let's go look at our ATIS first. ATIS is Information Hotel at, let's look at the real world and see if it's the same hotel. KMSY. Yes, it is. So the METAR is at 2153. Winds are 270 at 11. Visibility is 10 miles. Sky is clear. Temperature 24, dew point 10. Altimeter is 2964. So we'll dial in 2964 here on the captain's side. Okay, that altitude looks good, and 2964 on the standby. And confirm first officers. Very nice. Sounds like CO. I can't understand what you're saying. Sounds like kind of COO. Sounds kind of cool. I'm not. Curtis, I'm at Bravo 12. Jim, I guess I don't understand what you're trying to say. Not annoying to me anyway. I'm lost there, Jim. Okay, let me look at my pre-departure clearance. We got the weather. Okay. Transponder is 4706. 4706. I'll put that in here. 4706. And that's good. We're cleared to flight level 300. Route is Lafayette, Lake Charles, Houston, and the Braun 3. Maintain 4,000. So we'll dial in 4,000 here. And heading's 280 approximately. And maintain 4,000. Departure frequency is 134.425. We've got that. Okay. Received, not reply. Okay, we're all good there. We've got our clearance. We've got our charts. Let's go back to our CDU. So we're looking now for our zero fuel weight. That's 129.7. put that in right there. And our reserve, final reserves, are going to be 2.3 thousand. That's just an alarm. It's not actually saving anything. Cost index is 60 today. And we're going to flight level 300. Oops. The noise went away. Very nice. I don't know what it was. Oh, they might have been cleaning out the toilets. That's what it was. For the heads. 243 at 93 is the top of climb winds. And our temperature is going to be a plus 8 on the ice degrees C. We'll put that in. And we're still, fuel is, oh, you know what that was? That was the fuel truck making all that racket. Confirm the fuel is correct. That was the fuel truck. And we'll go to N1 limits, and we use virtual performance tool. And it's telling us today reduced thrust is going to be based on the temperature of 67 degrees Charlie. And that should give us a N1 of 89.4. It says 90.4, but once we start our bleeds, it'll drop. So our N1's only going to go up to 89.4, which will be enough to get us off the ground and fly with one engine, but still do a V1 cut if we have to. We're all set here. We're going to go to the takeoff page. Page 2, runway winds are 270 at 11. We're good there. Our runway slope is up 0.0 at 286 degrees. Conditions are dry today. We'll go to page 2, put flaps 5 in, and off the performance page, our center of gravity is 15.7, which gives us a trim of 6.25, and we're going to put in our V1s from our sheet. 143 is V1, V2 is 144, and rotate is, I'm sorry, that was rotate was 144, and our V2 is 148. 148. And our trim is 6.25, and we're going to go ahead and set that and try our, test our stab trim cutoff. And that passed. We'll set that for a little over 6. That's good. We'll do our legs, and we've got a vector departure, and we're going to step through it all the way through to San Antone. Ron. Well, that looks ugly. Something doesn't look right here. I gotta look at something. Bear with me. Troop. ROG. I gotta fix something, so stand by. Okay, there's troop there. And Takeo, that's good. And Rots. Rots is good. Roek. There we go. We got it all squared away. Okay. Let's step through it again. Coming in, we'll head on downwind, and we'll go to Takeo. And that's going to be, we'll do a fix here of KSAT, and we'll put a 100-mile circle around there, and a 30-mile circle, and a 10-mile circle, and then we'll go to another fix, and we'll put in Takeo, which is going to be our end of our arrival. Takeo. T-A-H-K-O. We'll put that in, And on our arrival, the Braun 3, we've got to fly a heading of 128. I'll put that 128 in. And what that's going to do is it's going to remind us we can't turn in until we haven't been vectored. And that's what that line's going to give us. Okay, we're all set there. And we'll also put in an airport line of 128. We'll go back to our fixed pages. We're all good there. We're all set up. Sasha, hello. Going San Antonio, New Orleans, Big E, going New Orleans over to San Antonio. We got our plane set up, we got our performance done. Let's go to our checklist. Leading edge devices, navs, intercom is off, reversers are off, EECs are on, flight recorder, Mach speed warnings, stall speed warning test, passenger oxygen is normal and guarded, crew oxygen is sufficient, 3 green, PSAU is off. We'll do a crew oxygen test, and that passes, and a light test. And we'll check our pedestal, fire control panel, CDUs, the MIP, glare shield looks good, forward overhead, and aft overhead. All the lights look good. Okay, back to the checklist. Forward overhead. All the standby controls are guarded and closed. Yaw damper is on. Navs are all in normal. Displays are auto and normal. Cross feed test in progress. And that passed. Fuel pumps will only need wings today. Okay. Going down, electrical panel looks good. Excuse me. Equipment cooling is in normal. Get the passengers in their seats. And let's shut the gates. Cargos are closed and forward entry is closed. Window heat, turn it on and do our overheat test. TAT test has been simulated and the voice recorder test is done. Trim air is on, air conditioners are set, research are set. Wing over.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding
test.
doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Crash check, fair price straps, stand by for all call.
Auto. I always mess this up. Okay, research are on.
All right, we've
overheat
got everyone strapped in.
test.
Give us a ring if you
set
need
to
anything.
auto. Check. Engine bleeds on. Okay. Isolations valve is open and APU is off. And we'll set our flight altitude to 30,000 and we're going to go look at bear with me 1 second. Get some information here. Andres, hello.
And we are at the time at this time we need large electronic devices.
Andres, thank you for coming in. In case you people don't know it, Mr. Andre Els here is directly responsible for ZHSI. He's the one that originally did all this that Pikatonga is maintaining now. So hats off to you, Andre. Anytime you're down in this neck of the woods, San Diego, give me a yell. You're more than welcome in the cockpit. Let's see, Jim McFarland here uses ZHSI. I know that. And a couple other guys not in here, but a lot of people use it. Where was I? Bleeds are on. Okay, pressurization. Oh, we were going for the return, so we're going to put the ILS 29 in case we have to come back we'll put that frequency in 209.9 with the heading of
Once again, welcome aboard American Airlines. In just a
286.
few moments, we'd like you to direct your attention to the video screens located throughout the cabin.
And we'll put a VOR over there of
737 aircraft. Thank you.
stand by.
There are so many places to go in this world.
We'll put
so
the
many airlines that can take you
Lafayette VOR 109.8 over here. 109.8.
And now we'd like you to pay attention to the following.
And that's where we're heading to. And do we have a VOR for New Orleans? Bear with me.
We recommend you keep your seatbelt
Not
fastened
directly.
at all
Okay,
times,
that's
as
okay.
turbulence can occur
We can put in Nuttall 110.8.
Please be sure your seat back and tray table are up and carry-on baggage is under a seat. Smoking is not allowed at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying...
And we're not picking up that one. We'll just leave them up.
U.S.
Okay.
law requires passengers to comply with all
Altitude here is
instructions and
below sea level.
So that you may follow along, we have provided a
So pressurization, flight altitude indicators entered, planned altitude, land altitude, destination airport. Then we're going to do the outflow test. We'll set it to alternate, then manual, close, and open. And we're done with that. Exterior lights as required. Ignition switch set, ATIS obtained, clearance obtained, CDU set, radio set, EFIS panel set up, mode control. We'll set up the captain side as the primary, and we'll set in VNAV with a index. Here, let's go to index takeoff 148 on the V2 and heading 284. And stand by, please. 286. We're told to go to 4,000. We got VNAV and it's a vector departure, so heading select will come on automatically. Yeah, Picatonga's doing a great job.
Open the cover by pulling the red tab or compartment handle to break the
yeah.
seal. Remove the vest from the package like this. Put the vest on over your head.
Good things to say about you,
around your waist
Andre.
and attach
Picatonga,
the
that is.
button.
Okay, where was I?
Once outside, pull down on the red
Mode
tab.
control panel's done. Mode control panel's done. The clock is set
There is also
to
a light
CHS.
on
Zulu.
Never replace
Nose wheel is normal and guarded.
if necessary. And if the
Flight
light
annunciator test. We need 3 amber and 2 red in amber. That's correct. Standby gauges are confirmed. Okay, let's check our artificial horizon. 148 on the speed, 4,000. Heading is correct. So that's all good. Standby gauges are confirmed and set. N1 is auto. Speed ref is auto. Auto brake is RTO. Reset the fuel flow. Speed brake lever is down. Reverse thrusts are down. Flaps are up. We'll do our thrust configuration warning for number 2 and then number 1. And all passed. Confirm hydraulic pressure and set the parking brake. There we go. Fuel cutoff levers are in cutoff. That's confirmed. Stab trim cutoff test has already been completed. Squibs on the fire bottles are good. And the cargo fire detection system is passed. No HUD. Transponder is set to auto. We'll trim out our aileron and rudder trims. Stabilizer override switch is closed, and we'll do our ground proximity warning test.
Flight slow.
And that's in progress.
Pull up.
Okay, I'm going to
Wind
start
shear.
the APU.
Wind shear. Wind shear. In up. Sink rate. Sink rate. Terrain.
And once it's fired up,
Terrain.
we'll get the gate back
Pull up.
and the power disconnected.
Don't sink.
Let's confirm
Don't
our
sink. Too low. Terrain.
Performance, let's
Too
confirm
low.
our ZFW off the
Too
sheet
low.
is
Flaps.
129.7
Too low. Terrain.
confirmed. Our
Light slope.
N1s are set to
Bank angle.
89.4,
Bank angle.
and that's
Approaching
what they
minimum.
should be off the
Minimum.
sheet. Let's double confirm that.
2500.
Right on the money, 89.4.
1000.
V speeds are confirmed, 143,
400.
144, 148,
300.
that's in there. Stab trim is
200.
confirmed,
100.
625 will work.
50. 40. 30.
That's good.
20.
Fuel pumps as required. We won't
Wind
need the
shear.
center today.
Wind shear.
APU is
Wind shear.
online and hot.
Too
Let's
low.
get the-
Terrain.
Let's
Terrain
request a tug.
ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Yeah, San Diego.
Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle.
Yeah,
Obstacle.
ever make it
ahead.
to San
Pull
Diego,
up.
Andre, let me know. Let me call the tug here. Ground services. Better pushback. Request better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. Oh, really? City Sim has a good, impressive setup. This one's in my house. Okay, where am I? Fuel pumps are on, APU is online. Voltmeter is, we do have APU online. And confirmed. Let's move the gates back. Very strange. They worked before and now they're not working. Who knows?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
I don't know. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. I just don't get it. Who knows? Curtis, excellent. Gate set for departure. Pushback time noted at 22:38. 22:38. Let's make sure there's nobody behind us.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Let me just look behind me. We're looking pretty good. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, we'll set that to there. Go there. And pushing back. And a collision light on.
Starting pushback,
Okay.
and you may start engines.
Packs to off. Confirm. Research are on.
On behalf
And,
of the captain and crew,
APU
welcome
bleed on.
aboard the flight. Make sure your
Okay.
seatbelt is fastened.
Start
Return
pressure
your
adequate
back
for
brace in their full upright
cranking.
position. Also, please turn off all electronic
It
devices.
is, and the collision light is on. Start sequence, we'll start number 2 first. Let's crank on number 2. And you'll be able to see that in the, right here, you'll be able to see. Let's get ATC up. 134.42.
0767, Air Canada 1300.
And if somebody could tell me if the ATC volume sounds okay or too loud,
2075 on the ground
I'd
in San
appreciate it.
Antonio. Request IFR clearance to New Orleans.
Air Canada 1300, radar contact 40 miles northeast of the San Antonio
Okay,
VOR.
let's
Descend via the
start
Driller 5
number
arrival,
1.
Houston altimeter 2972.
Descend via Driller 5 2972, Air Canada 1300.
Delta 305, sorry about that. Flight heading 260, airport will be 12 o'clock, 8 miles, report in sight.
Get a little loud.
305, heading 260.
Okay, gonna crank on number 1.
Southwest 2093, descend via the Willie 7 arrival, Austin altimeter 2907 tree, Austin landing north.
Altimeter 2973 on the Wiley 7 arrival, Southwest 2093.
United 841, radar contact 17 miles north of Suzy. Descend via the Suzy 6 arrival, Austin altimeter 2973, Austin landing
complete. Set parking brake.
Ventilate and isolate.
Suzy 6 arrival and altimeter.
Disconnect in tow. Stand by.
American 8857, runway 27 and clear to land.
Clear 27.
We need a
Office 305, airport 12 o'clock, 8 miles.
there. So, ventilate and isolate. It means turn, we'll start number 2, we're going to turn,
Office 305, clear visual
fuel
approach,
valve
runway
here.
29er, runway 29er,
number
clear to
1,
land.
and we're cranking on light off on number 1 and fuel flow. So what I was saying is we start number 2, we turn off the pack.
Tow is disconnected and bypass channel on the road. And signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
We don't want to
2048,
bleed
climb
air
at
from
main
number
flight
2
level
to
290,
number 1.
turn left heading 270.
Up 290, left 270, walk 2040.
Before taxi checklist, fuel cutoff levers are up. Engine generators are on, and we'll confirm Gen 2 on rectifier 1, that's good, and rectifier 2, and rectifier 3 is all good. Okay, we're all set there. Probe heats are on, we're done with the overheat test.
Houston Center, good afternoon, Navy 1103 requesting for departure
Hydraulic
from
switches
Waffle
are
Air Force
all
Base
on.
for circuits.
Bleeds, engine bleeds
bumper
on,
pattern work
AP
unable.
bleed off, packs are auto, isolation valve is to auto. Exterior lights, we got taxi light on, AP is not required.
November 723, Romeo Mike, expect RNAV Zulu, runway tree 1 left approach.
It's a little loud. Sorry about that, Curtis. Curtis is flying with me, San Antonio, his plane. Okay, master caution, where am I? Before taxi.
United 841, expect visual approach,
Exterior
runway
lights.
36 right.
It's good. APU, master caution is clear. Flaps are set for takeoff. Flap 5, and they're coming up. Transponder is 4706.
American 803, Houston Center, runway 29er, taxi via Echo Sierra.
Right, 29 via Echo Sierra, American 803.
Walk for 2048, proceed, direct guards.
Direct guard, walk 2048.
Center American 1 at New Orleans, ready to taxi to the active with hotel.
American 1, Houston Center, runway 29er, taxi via Gulf Sierra.
29er Gulf Sierra, American 1. Okay, we're rolling out. Weather radars, terrain here, and we'll do our test.
If I can get everyone's
We're
attention,
good there.
we'll now review safety
And we're doing
regarding
Gulf
flight
Sierra.
safety.
Oh, there's somebody landing here.
Seatbelt sign of the day is the fasten seatbelt. Insert metal fitting one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt,
Hey Mike, how you doing? Mike, guess who's here in the stream? Andre Els, Mr. ZHSI himself. Andre, this is Mike, Swan Sim. He turned me on to ZHSI multiple years ago. Okay, I gotta get back in the game here, guys. Taking off from New Orleans.
277 knots for Southwest 1265.
November 72, True Romeo Mike, safe speed.
Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored throughout the flight.
Yep, this isn't gonna work. Southwest 1255, maintain 250 knots.
250 knots, Southwest 1265.
Number 72, True Romeo Mike, maintain 250 knots.
Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. You might see like bag is inflated.
And we're doing our
50 tree, runway tree 6 right, turn left heading tree 20,
get on
clear for takeoff.
controls.
After that, you can dismiss the other person
Clear for takeoff, 365, heading 320,
Okay, Curtis, what's your Mach speed today?
Southwest 305, back to 29.
Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs.
305, welcome in all, taxi to the terminal via Echo, good day.
Light vents are located in a pouch under your seat between the armrests.
American 803, runway 29er, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, 29, American 803.
Adjust the straps at the front.
Southwest 2093, expected approach, runway 36 right.
The aircraft.
36 right, Southwest 2093.
Whistle and light to attract attention. Your seat bottom cushion consists of rotation straps. Pull the cushion from the seat, put your arms into the straps, and tuck the cushion to your chest.
Southwest 2075, Houston Center, safe position on the field.
Computers may be used only when the seatbelt sign is off and when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must remain off throughout the flight.
Southwest 2075, runway 31 left, taxi via November.
Also damaging the smoke detectors throughout the flight is prohibited by law. You will find all safety information in a car.
Center American 1 holding short 29er for the company.
It is recommended that
American 1 hold short, runway 29er.
if you have any
Holding short,
questions,
American
please ask myself or another crew member. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Number 72, Romeo Mike at Bay, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 31 left approach. Maintain 210 knots till Jigbu.
Maintain 210 knots until Jigbu, and after the day, there's the RNAV.
72, Tree Romeo Mike, correction, maintain 210 knots or greater till Jigbu.
210 knots or greater until Jigbu.
Southwest 1255 at Benny, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 31 left approach. Maintain 210 knots or less till Jigbu.
Right, clear on Zulu 31 left, maintain 210 or less until Jigbu, Southwest 1255.
Houston Center, United, 1873, ready for push and start.
Alaska 50 radar contact.
So, Mike, we've got explain 12.04.
50 climb and maintain flight level tree 40.
Release 2, which came out
Walmart.
just an hour ago.
340 direct
And plus we have the latest Zibomod
2433, Fort Worth Center offline, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
the latest fdstoxp and the latest zhsi. It's 1.39.
American 1873, DD to push on to Golf. Cool. Southwest 2075, runway 31 left, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, Southwest 2075.
American 1, runway 29er, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Runway 29er clear for takeoff, American 1 flying runway heading.
Tornado tree, radar contact,
Here we go, lights, camera, action.
American 803, 2500.
American 803, climb and maintain flight level tree 60, proceed direct Lafayette VOR.
Pilot 25 360, clear direct Lafayette VOR.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
American 857, clear runway 27.
8057, welcome to intercon, taxi to spot 21 via Sierra Foxtrot, enter ramp at spot 21, good day.
Spot 21 via Sierra Foxtrot, spot 21, perfect.
There we go.
Good day.
And toga.
Center, November 5.
And engines are coming up to stabilized.
Out of clear.
Tape's alive.
Yeah, Houston Center, November 5, make sure Bravo would like to pick up my, clear.
Stabilized.
Kilo Papa, November.
80 knots.
80 knots. Confirm thrust hold.
That is, and I have information kicking in. I'm a millionaire and I'm a TV ambassador.
100 knots.
Air Canada 1300, expect visual approach, runway 26 right.
V1, rotate.
Air Canada 1300, expect visual approach,
Positive,
runway 27, flight runway 26 right, transition.
26 right, transition, expect.
400.
Houston Center, good evening from Delta 778, we're flight level 350, climbing flight level 373. Delta 778, Houston Center, squawk 0654.
1000.
6544 Delta 778.
Southwest 2075, radar contact, fails 2.
Roger, passing 2700, 5000.
West 2075, turn right heading tree 60, climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
360 up to 370, Southwest 2075.
Delta 778, radar contact, 62 miles north of College Station, VOR, welcome.
Center, good evening, Navy 1103 requesting VFR departure to Laughlin Air Force Base Auxiliary at 2,000 feet.
Yeah, VFR aircraft, I still can't help you here. I can't help you for a mile. American 1, radar contact, say altitude.
American 1, 2200 for 4000, runway heading.
American 1, climb and maintain flight level 290 for now.
290, runway heading, American 1. Let's get the flaps up.
Southwest 2075, cleared direct assured.
Direct assured,
We'll hand flight up to about 10,000.
United 841, instead of maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, aim 8.
About 15 knots on the nose here.
American 1, proceed right level phase at VOR.
Please repeat the VOR for American 1.
Lafayette.
Lafayette, American 1, thank you. And let's go there.
Houston Center, Frontier Flight 26 to flight level 360, just above 980.
Frontier Flight 26, Houston Center, radar contact is reported. Pilot's discretion to set a maintain 16,000, knowledge altimeter 2964.
Just down to 16,000, Frontier Flight 26.
2048, cross 50 miles south of the Corpus Christi VOR at 16,000. The McAllen altimeter 2962.
Alright, cross 5, but I have 16,000. We have the weather. Thank you.
Marker 2048, cross 50 miles south of the Corpus Christi VOR.
Cross 5 miles south.
Marker 2048, 50 miles.
5 50 miles south.
Let's go ahead and get that autopilot on and do our after takeoff checklist.
Approach your flight 26, advise MDA to set Nolans.
Autopilot's engaged, lieutenant notified. Cabin pressure, let's see, we've got 2,000 feet of pressurization at about 4 pounds with a positive rate of climb.
Region 1 pop out, Houston Center clears the Raleigh Airport, multiplied departure, lightly transition on a file, maintain 2,000, first frequency 134.42, squawk 7402, feedback squawk only. 402, challenge rate. Under 1 pop out, feedback correct, Sugarland altimeter 297 church, more than 1 hour.
We're going to accelerate up to 320 and then start climbing again. Exterior lights, auto brake selector is off. Lock the landing gear.
Flight 26, thank you. Expect visual approach runway 29.
Passenger side, auto. Electrical power.
41, turn right heading 270, vector mile approach course.
Power. Looks good.
Flight present heading to
6,000 pounds at arrival. Climbing out at about 6,000 pounds per hour. Each engine. Looks good.
American 1, climb and maintain 300.
300, American 1. Little noisy here. Looks good. And I can see a company out in front of me.
Yeah, 73, Houston Center, runway 31 left, taxi vehicle, November.
Set there. We're all set. Let's stream and see what people have been saying bad about me.
690, turn right heading 20, vector final approach.
Yeah, Andre, you're right.
Northbound.
For a 737, projector is going to take, I've got 15 feet across from tip to tip for these 82-inch screens. With projector screens, I need 20 feet. So I need an extra 5 feet. I'm running 4K screens here. I got 4K screens. To go 4K and with projectors, I need some 4K short throw projectors. Prices got down on those considerably, but I think they're still very expensive. They might be a wash now. There's advantages to projector, but I can't doing it in 1080. I don't know. I couldn't go to 1080. I'd have to be in 4K. The costs are pretty steep, and the setup's going to be a little tougher. No, you don't notice the brackets. And I'll be honest with you, Andre, now that I've got these 4090 cards in here, in each computer, the lighting between the three of them is really similar. You can see in my stream, 82, they've come down a lot, Andre. 82 inches ain't bad. You can get the cost for a pretty reasonable price. But you can notice in my camera, the front screen's got different color. The sky is a little lighter blue, but I don't see it that way. I don't see any difference in color now when I'm using these 4090 cards. They make all the difference in the world. It'd be really nice when they get the networking fixed in X-Plane. Across screens, but that's an X-Plane thing. You hear that, Mike? Andre should have sold zhsi when he had a chance. Yeah, you'd be rocking 4090s now. It's pretty good. Well, if it's any consolation, Picatonga's not charging any money. He's doing a great job.
Verifies the costing 2522. 93, clear visual approach, runway 36 right.
So we're looking at a top of climb 33 miles and 412 miles to San Antonio. So. Yeah, Lucas, Sam, I am. I'm all booked up. I'll be there.
124.88, roger, report back. San Antonio. November Alpha, November Foxtrot, cross runway 26 left, November Echo, and right 1, disconnect.
Alright, thank you.
Curtis, I'm going to spot Alpha 14 today.
November Alpha, November
Alpha
Foxtrot,
14.
at November Echo.
San Antonio.
Yeah, 1873 radar contact, stay altitude. And 1873, climb to maintain 1.350, proceed extern. Airhead 1300, flight heading 260, airport, full speed, 12 o'clock, 2 miles from port side. And 1300, clear for dual approach, runway 27.
1,000 to go.
Visual approach, runway 13. Based on state gunning, your Walker 248, expect visual approach, runway 17 right. Up to 1116, expect RNS Yankee, runway 26 right approach. Up 1116, Houston. Up 1116, expect RNS Yankee, runway 26 right approach.
Hey Mike, I don't know if you noticed when I took off the stuff going by on the side, it was really good. The frame rates are fabulous. 4090 really rock. That's just the default settings too, Mike. I don't have it turned up.
2075, cross call dad, and maintain 1000, 250 knots, solid altimeter 2966.
Yeah, Lucas, you going to Expo also? Yeah, Rookie will be there, you'll be there. Yeah.
You can't just take off without talking to me. Radar contact, stay altitude.
Okay, Andre, thanks for being here.
For 5 X-ray Bravo, Honda maintain level 310, proceed direct at loco.
Thanks for being here.
2075, cross Audad, Honda maintain 1,250.
So Mike, did you throw that other 3090 in your server?
One cross marks at 13,000, San Antonio, altimeter 2972.
Marks 13,000 American 1. And we have agents on board.
San Antonio, altimeter 2972.
About 20 miles out there, Curtis. Look good. Real good.
You're 2048, radar contact lost. Delta 1116 at Buzz, clear out of Yankee, runway 26, right approach. Okay, that's not 290 here, clear for the approach. Okay.
Albuquerque Center's on.
Roger, flight 26, advise at the airport in time. Delta Bravo 3 to Foxtrot radar service terminated under this frequency until Keeley at Keeley Merida offline frequency change approved. Good.
Burns low. K-Den ramp hold up. Mike, it was really good to have Otler come in here.
Texas, going to give you a third at 1300, turn right on Sierra Bravo. And Texas, the ramp at Sierra Bravo, Sierra Foxtrot, November Bravo, November Delta, and a ramp at Lot 7.
So bad, even at 90 knots on the nose, my plane's not rocking like it used to. It was like being a little more reasonable on the rock and roll. So again, today's new X-Plane 12.04 release candidate 2 is out. Came out with release candidate 1 yesterday. A lot of sync updates, and I'm wondering if this is just a fix for an update or not. I haven't seen anything. Let's see if there's anything in the log. Yeah, let's go to the blog. Explain developers blog. good.
30 aircraft that data requested if you get it.
Flying New Orleans over to San Antonio, 211 miles from the top of descent. Buddy Curtis out in front of me, about 20 miles. Just passing over Lake Charles. Houston to my next few waters. It's 116, I think. 1626. There it is.
Great, 2-1 Papa Alpha, radar contact.
How'd you go, Curtis? Hey, Mav, the sim is doing great. X-Plane 12 version 4 release candidate 2 came out today. Did some things that help fix AMD video cards I don't have, so that's my problem. But it's doing great. Big scenery update that improves some, just generally everything. Tell ya, besides some networking issues across multiple screens, this is a wrap, man. I'm perfectly happy that they fixed the networking issues, but it's on their list of things to do. So we can see ground traffic go across all 3 screens. I can see aircraft going, like VATSIM, but traffic goes across all 3 screens. It stops the screens. Very annoying. Oh, you're going to flight level 360. Yeah, the winds are pretty heavy up there. So, Matt, how you been? How's rookie's sim doing? You guys on 2020, what are you using for interface? Sim AR? Yeah, that's true, Swan. It's not bad, but you gotta work with it. that's great. Fly with ProSim.
Fox 2480, read that correct. Pilot at 702-907
As I recall, Mav, you guys are using mostly CP flight hardware?
American 986 Houston.
We expect,
We got here, got Southwest plane zoom by here above me. 1,000 feet.
Hottest set on to this 9 feet, so traffic looks like the plane 36 left. If that means
You can see out my left window.
Flight 26, open Allen, taxi, terminal DS Sierra, good. Yeah, I call.
We are 170 miles top of descent. I think we have a ATIS for San Antonio. No, we don't. Let's go look it up.
Earlier, got stay on one plane, we're train other people around.
Usually it means he's getting overwhelmed and needs some help. So, weather in San Antonio. We got D8's information, Oscar. At time 22:51. Flight 104. Yeah, 2-9.
American 857, push the stars approved, advisory for taxi at spot. Now we'll do the pleasure of taxi at spot 2.
Landing in San Antonio.
Delta 1739, ramp and on with control, and you can land with 36 for now.
Roger that.
631 left. Flight radar 24 showing us 31 left. Plane over here. November 801 Papa Alpha. It's the same altitude as Venus. Yep. Where the heck's he going? flight is painfully slow. 389 knots on the nose, 389 ground speed. You got a 90, 95 on the nose. Wind speeds are good, about 100 miles an hour slower than I'd like to. Not much we can do about it though. Ground, I'm doing 388. So Curtis, how far are you from India Alpha Hotel, Houston? I am 38 miles. 7 miles. Okay, that's about right, Curtis. I'm 30, so
96, runway 36 left, taxi via Charlie.
my phone, VATSIM. I got communications all over the place. Discord.
Spot 2 will be located on the end of the ramp area. It's not Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, area.
Yeah, got you, Curtis.
Okay, straight down the way.
And we're looking at 149 with 147. 149.
You can double check that and get Keeley speed up 230 miles. Stay clear your current track. Unless you're going Mach 1.
state.
American 986 for our contact, fail 2. American 986, climb and maintain flow 370, proceed
Probably going to go out just to use it and have it. Okay. We're 63 on top of the set.
Delta 1739, runway 36 left, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
13,000.
American 03 is still cleared across mark, at 13,000. Level 2075, New Orleans approach soft line, radar surface terminated, frequency change is approved. Have a good landing. Push up to 2311, radar surface terminated, frequency change approved. Connect. Let's try. Take up some ravioli tonight, scratch. Duration 1 Papa Alpha, radar surface terminated, frequency change approved. Grenado Tree, San Antonio approach soft line, radar surface terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good landing. American 1, San Antonio approach soft line, radar surface terminated, frequency change approved. Okay.
122.8 for American 1. Enjoy those raviolis. Thanks for being on.
Thank you. American 986, radar surface terminated.
Okay, we're clear. American 803, American 1, you copy? Copy that. You're coming in real faint, but I got you up ahead. Good day. Yeah. American 1's about 15, 20 miles behind you, and we'll be starting to descend about 47 miles in San Antonio. What's your descent speed?
We have 3, our descent for
27 transition, copy that. Honda. Hello. Board. Curtis and I are landing into San Antonio. I'm following him in. He's about 15 miles ahead of me. 10 miles ahead. 16,000 feet. From New Orleans. Down here. Out. American 803, American 1, what speed are you running at now?
American 1, American 803, running 274 down to 250, 410.
Copy that, thank you. Tone should be right dead ahead. Minimums here are approach. Climb to 3200. Right Aviation Mike.
American 3 to America 1, information, we're at 6 hours, we're flying to level 4,000 via takeoff, for turn right, base and final, do about 210 till the capture.
Copy that, American 1's got eyes on you. We'll follow you in. So following American 803, Curtis here in, right base into runway 31 left, San Antonio, New Orleans. There's Randolph Air Force Base down there. Where's that Kelly? Can't remember. Let's see which airport. Randolph. San Antonio traffic, American 1 turning downwind for a right base turn into 31 left, following the company at 7,900 feet. Aviation Mike, hey Swanee, break the news to him. No, it's not really about the cost. It's about having the skills. It's this is a interesting thing to keep going. /5, /3. It's a lot of work. So aviation, Mike, you got a lot of aviation skills on building stuff, hardware.
Traffic, American 803, turning right, base to final, right 31 left.
So we're going to call it ROTS takeoff. Just connect the dots. I don't know, Aviation Mike. It really depends. I think the cheapest you're going to get one of these is probably 75,000 and up. Depending on what features you get, you can push. God, there's some ungodly ones that you can spend. What
1,000 to go.
Hey man, we're getting ready to turn inbound. We're landing. San Antonio traffic, American 1 turning right base for 31 left, following the company, 4,000 feet. Let's go ahead and slow this baby down. around here. Him right over yonder. User 2. That's definitely the wrong one. There it is. 308. 308, 308, 308. We got the company. Pick up that VOR. It's a half dot. And we have the localizer. Good here.
Radio traffic, American 3, 5 miles final, runway 31 left.
San Diego traffic, American 1, following the company, 10 mile final, runway 31 left. We're fully established. We're just under 3,000. We missed. Go flaps 1. That over there. And slow it down. And let's go flaps 2. 25. Yeah, Mike. I hate to say that, but you're probably right. Okay, flaps 5. Slowing it down. Flaps 10. Speed brake off. Gear down. Flaps 15. Back the speed down. And we see 803 touching down up there. We're going manual. Flaps 25. That's the reference of 149. Right there, flaps 25. Power. Got the pappy lights. Half a dot low. Or high, I should say. Speed's good.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Final approach checklist. 3 down and green, flaps 30, intended notify, runway clear, clear to land. Speed brake armed. It's up just a little more power. Got 2 pappies. Slight more power. Nose down. 2 pappies. Power off.
500.
500. Nose up. 2 pappies.
400.
400. American 1 is short final.
Approaching
Clear runway.
minimums.
And
200.
203 on that.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
San Antonio traffic, American 1 is vacated, 3-1 left Kilo, Golf 1, following the company, gate Alpha 14. Okay, flaps up, engine lights off,
Have a great evening.
warm up that APU, stroke from steady to steady, and transponder to TA. Off all this happy horse shit. Window heats off, probes off, yaw damper off. Back to the center now. Yeah, I got 4.0 in. Auto brake off. Fire up the APU. And Mike, you'll probably agree, you know, the cost is one thing, but being able to build it and maintain it, that's a lot of work. It, you know, it's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, if I had to do it over again, I'd probably do the same thing. APU online, looks good. Checklist. Speed, soda brakes, speed brakes, flaps, transponder. Okay, to the gate. Oh, engine bleeds off. Turn the APU bleed on and the engine bleeds off with the throttles up. Good way to burn up a duct. Well, Curtis, thanks for showing up and flying with me. I do appreciate it. Makes it much more interesting. What we do is maybe get some more people to fly. Definitely don't want to be XP72 or whatever his name is. That's not my idea. Looking for serious pilots here. Actually, he's pretty serious. I've watched his stuff, and man, what a motley crew he drags around with him. The last time I was in San Antonio. Last time I flew out of San Antonio, 1979? No, it had to have been 1982. American 803, what gate you going into?
I prefer south of town over here.
Copy that. Oh no, Aviation Mike, 5 computers. I got a high power computer on each one with a 4090. I run the 3 4090s and a server with a 3090. I'm running, including my other little laptops here, 7 computers, but actually 5 to run it. A lot of wiring here too, just a whole bunch of wiring. This is the deep end of the swimming pool when it comes to flight sims. You can drown out here. Well, Mike, the motherboards I want to get have been discontinued, at least by B&H. So I gotta go get some different ones. I'm not real happy about the whole situation. I'll pull in right next to Roger here. Reset the gates. The gates don't show up properly. Okay, let's cut that off. Find the gate, correct gate here in just a second. We're going to stop it right here and kick that engine off. While that's doing that, I'm going to check on my landing rate. Okay, but what, Mike, you're running 5, Mike? Doesn't include your iPad and your other stuff. Yeah, see, that's the difference, Aviation Mike, we're not playing here, this is wow. Yeah, 2 screens, probably networking them together there. Okay, let's see what our landing rate was to start with. 160 feet per minute. Let's go ahead and file that and see if we can fix this. Let's see if we can fix this.
Okay, the cabin is secured.
Okay,
Have a good flight.
And here comes the gates. Okay, they're working now. This is one strange beast. Let's start that. Get that fired up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is now closed. Flight attendants operators for departure. Cross check for first job. Stand by for all call.
Had to restart it to get the gates there. I don't understand why that works that way. We have to fix that.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay, let's shut it down, guys. Bear with me 1 second. I'll be right back. We got a high caffeine alarm here. Warning.
And we are to test the time. At this time, we need large electronic devices, laptop computers, to be turned off and stowed. Smaller electronic handheld devices may be used, however, they must be switched into airplane mode at this time, and all calls and tests terminated.
The crew will now be coming through to do a final cabin check. We'll be back after takeoff with more information about our flight. Thank you for your attention and welcome aboard.
Once again, welcome aboard American Airlines. In just a few moments, we'd like you to direct your attention to the video screens located throughout the cabin for an important safety demonstration on our Boeing 737 aircraft. Thank you.
There are so many places to go in this world, and so many airlines that can take you there.
Joey, thank you.
For making the journey with us.
Thank you.
And now we'd like you to pay attention to the following safety regulations. First, please fasten your seatbelt. The fasten your seatbelt and put the middle
Whoops. Okay, we fixed that. Okay. We had a high caffeine alarm. Damn it. We had to take care of.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Let me. Bear with me. I got 16 things I'm trying to do right now.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the laboratories may result in a fire.
Okay, there we go.
Passengers to comply with all signs and clear instructions about seatbelts and smoking. So that you may follow along, we have provided a safety instruction card in your seat pocket. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked.
You know what, Eli, what most of my sounds come from, I use either Zibomod or I use XP Realistic. I think it costs $15. It works really good. I really, really like it. Yeah, Swanee's even said that. Yeah, XP Realistic. Oh, you use a ProSim. Great. Yeah, this is default Zibomod, but I use XP Realistic. So is your plane P3D or Microsoft Flight Sim, Eli? You said that one. I'm not sure which one you're talking about. 2020 or P3D? Using ProSim.
Always put your own mask on first, and then help others near you.
A life vest is located under the seat or between seats. The safety instruction card
cut some of this stuff off here.
Use the vest, open the
Shut
cover
this
by
off.
pulling the red tab or compartment handle to break the seal.
Remove the vest from the package like this.
Let's see.
Put the vest
Here.
over your head. Pull the loose end of the strap.
Oh, Curtis, you gonna do another flight?
Pull down on the red tab.
Okay, 2020. Excellent. What hardware are you using? CP Flight? What type of hardware do you use in your cockpit? And you said 2 computers. Is one server and one like visuals, or you're running? How many screens are you running? And projectors or TVs, and at what type of resolution? Okay, Roger. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna shut it down for a while. Dinner's gonna be in a little bit. And I might do a flight FNO. Is there an FNO tonight? Let me go look. Let's go look. Friday night ops. Let me go look. That USA events calendar. And today's for 24 hours of VATSIM. Active across 6 continents on the 4th of March for 24 hours. Oh, they got a big event. Aviate across 6 continents. Going from the Caribbean to Mexico, LAX to Frisco, Houston to Toronto. That's excellent. Who even knew? Thanks, Miranda. Oh, is that tomorrow? I'm sorry, that's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to a funeral for a flight sim buddy of mine tomorrow, but I should be back in time to do that. Actually, it's a memorial. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. Find out a good one and maybe stream it. Let's see, is there something tonight though? Nope, nothing tonight. No scheduled events. Yeah, that's tomorrow. So again, that is going to be aviate across 4 continents, 6 continents. So you can either go Atlanta to down to Caribbean, like Princess Giuliani, TNCM, or Mexico City to LAX, Guadalajara to San Francisco. That'd be good. Or Houston to Toronto. Any of those is going to be good. Yep. I think 1800 is the first one. 18 to 2000, and then 2000 to 22, and 22 to 24. So you could do all of them. Wow. Yeah, a buddy of mine, Maury Pratt, passed away, and wife's gonna have a memorial for him tomorrow. So I'll be indisposed tomorrow. Oh, SimWorld, okay. I know SimWorld. CP Flight, MCP, and EFIS, okay. FC, oh, I've got the same throttle, FSC TQ Pro, I love that. Wow, that sounds really good. Eli, where's your sim located? CAN bus, okay, yeah. That's excellent. Yeah, that's definitely better than the way we do it on mine. That's excellent. Very nice. See that, Mike? That's definitely the way to go. You gotta remember when me and Mike built ours, that wasn't available. Germany, Deutschland. Wie geht's? Warum? Or how do you, not Warum, how do you, I forget how you say where. Warum? So where are you located in Deutschland? Eli? I went display link, huh? All the display link is nice on the MIP screens. Yep. Very nice. Let's see. I lived in Germany for 4 years. I lived in Wiesbaden for 4 years. Went to high school there. Really liked it, man. That was back in the 70s, early 70s. Really enjoyed it there. Bavaria. That's a big area. Oh, München. I think that's where Andre is from. Another beautiful place. I'm part German, part Welsh. My father's name is Fuge. From a little area just outside of Austria. What's the name of that place we fly into in Austria? In between the mountains. that narrows it down. A little town there. Same name as my dad's last name, Fuge. Yeah, SimWorld. That's the I think that's the Polish equipment. They make some good stuff, and I know Duncan was making some coding for them. But that FS, that's that throttle you have. I have the same one. And man, this is a gorgeous throttle. Did you have a problem with the rubber wearing out? The dust rubber here between the rubber just broke away, just disintegrated, just too thin. Okay. Lindau and München, Lake Constance. I've been in that area. I used to go bicycling down there between on the Swiss border, right around that area. I know exactly where that's located. I did a lot of bicycling right down along the northern Swiss border and Germany. Shut down some of these displays. Shut down flight info. We don't need that anymore. And we can shut down nav displays. You know, my backlighting on my TQ looks okay. I've done a full set of backlighting like my buddy Mike Swansim on our manual ones we had. It was a lot of work to backlight them, and it's not the best in the world, but it's not bad. You know, it's a little weak. I had to raise mine up about 2 inches. It was too low. It was running into my handles. I had to raise it up on 2 inches, but it works really good. So the rubber on yours is doing good. Yeah, this rubber here is just worn out totally. It just keeps breaking away. And they sent me some new rubber between it and it, but the problem is getting it apart to put it in. That's going to be a pain. Anyway. Yeah, you're right. The trim wheel lighting it really needs to be is not lit up enough. You're absolutely right. If I turn down my lighting, and you can see that the trim wheel here has the lighting. There is no lighting behind the trim wheel. It's just it's a label. The rest of it looks okay, but you're right. The stab trim indicator has no backlighting. Yeah, it could be a little better. I know what you mean. Hey, Brady. Yeah. Say hello to Brady here. He's building a sim. He's 3D printing, and I got your text here, Brady. And I have not looked at your. Are these some new parts you built, Brady? Let's see. I just got your Instagrams for some new parts you built. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the. I saw this. This is the fire control panel. See mine. And you can see mine. Brady built. Stand by. Brady built his own, building some of his own parts, 3D printing and putting them together. He sent me an Instagram of his, and you can see mine, left, right, and left, and here's the cargo. So you're asking me one thing X-Plane does that Microsoft can't. I'm not going to watch the whole video.
Complex glass nav displays like the G1000 you see here can be popped out from the simulator into a 2D window and dragged to another monitor for use in a cockpit layout. Here, the nav windows have been positioned behind an air manager panel with transparent lines. While the result is very realistic, it is a bit difficult to manage. The popped out windows need to be positioned correctly, and if the alignment is disturbed, the illusion is lost.
Well, you know, it's funny you should ask me that, Brady, about having to pop out windows instead of zhsi. The guy that made zhsi was in here earlier, Andre Els. He was here. And Mike Swanson has tried texture extractor, and he tried it and it worked, but I guess he gave up on it because it had some frame rate issues. I think it wasn't a and the article from on Instagram you sent me about Barlow did about pulling out the windows. I have to watch that. Is it going to replace zhsi? I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I see that using Air Manager. As far as the 5-way momentary switch, now mine's not a 5-way. Mine is a, it is a 5-way. I take that back. But I don't think it's wired for a 5-way. Mine doesn't do that. I have to go down and look and see if it is wired for it. It actually operates like a 5-way. I saw yours. It looks pretty good the way you got yours operating. Looks very nice. I'll have to look in. Let me look in the book and see what they say about that. Hold on a second. Let me go look here. Let me go look at the Cockpit Companion. See what they say about that. squib test switch. Let me look here. See, mine just turns on all three. It should actually turn on 2, then 2. And it doesn't. Let's see if Zibo does. Hold on, let me go into Zibo and see what Zibo does. It might not be, it may not be modeled in Zibo correctly. That might be the problem. Stand by, let me go look. Let me go into the Zibo mod. Shift 9. See, in the Zibo mod, all 3 lights come on. And it's a two position. It's middle is off and then left and right. So let me look what the book says. The book says the squib test switch, 1 tests the forward squibs on the left-right bottle, and number 1 and a single APU squib. Hold on just a second, let me go look. That's to the left. Test 2, test the left-right on the engine number 2. Okay, left, pushing it left, test the left-right bottle on number 1 engine. And the single APU squib. And to the right, test the number 2 engine left and right bottle. Oh no, I'll take that back. I don't think it has single lights. It's all 3. Push test function. I know they test with this. They test with that. The lights test. Hold on here. Now you got me interested in this. Where am I? I'm lost here. Bear with me. I just got very lost. Here we go. Oh, Mike, we were talking with Brady. I think you remember Brady came out, was in my cockpit from the expo in San Diego. He stopped in and invited him over, and he's building a lot of his own cockpit stuff. He was sending me a little Instagram of some stuff he's built, and I'll forward you what he sent me. Hold on just a second. Brady, I'm going to forward this to my buddy. If I can. Okay, Jim and Mike, I just forwarded you what Brady sent me about his fire control panel, and I'll send you the other thing he sent me about the pop-out screens. Let me get this one. Mike, you use texture extractor, and No, let me send it to both you guys. I sent it just to Jim. Technology's hurting my head. Anyway, I was looking at the fire control squib lights, how they worked. I know in Zibo they just turn all three of them on. Yeah, Mike, that's a good idea. Using the MCP and popping it out for your stream, so you can see the MCP. It's a good idea. So, Mike, what Brady was saying is you can use Air Manager and pop out the screens out of Zibomod and move them somewhere else instead of zhsi. Russ Barlow's video explains that, although he was saying something about it's difficult to do and the illusion gets broken very easily. Yeah, everybody uses Air Manager. I've got it for my electronic flight bag mostly. Oh, okay. So if I had my MIP screens on the same computer as my server, then using the popping those screens out would be a thing. Oh, I just heard sounds like Curtis just started his engines up. Is that what I hear you say, Mike? If my zhsi video cards were in my server, then I could use the pop-out function on X-Plane to pop out my screens for zhsi. Guess I could use a couple of 3090s in my server. How many extra 3090s you got, Mike? So you're using zhsi with the lower monitor so you can get your moving map. Gotcha. Instead of using zhsi on your separate computer, you've got a copy of it in your server, which I do also, for... Okay, I'm coming out right now. I've just been told that my time with you guys has come to an end. I've got to go help my wife. So I got to shut it down. Everybody say goodbye to everybody. Well, thank everybody for coming in. Let's see, Eli's here, has been here for a while. I know Jim was in. Curtis, good to fly with you again. Sasha stopped in for a couple of minutes. Andre came in, Andre Els, who is the original developer. 803 American 1, have a good flight. It's been good seeing you again. Let's see. Oh, HD Sims here. Okay, how you doing? I didn't realize people coming in, I don't even know it. Lucas came in, Sam, Miranda. Okay. Oh, Mav.
Traffic, American F3, departing on 21 left, straight out.
Mav was here too. Night Maverick was here. Yeah, Mike, I'll talk to you later. Jim, take it easy. Hey, Jim, I'll give you a call about VPT virtual performance tool a little bit later. We'll see if we can figure those issues out. Eli, thanks for letting us know what you have. It's like you got a real good setup. I'm sure I'll see you again. And Brady, thanks for sending me your information and that video. I'll take a look at that. And I gotta go. I gotta go take care of some stuff for dinner. So thanks, guys, and bye-bye. Thanks for flying with me. Let's see, stop streaming. Bye-bye.